Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Michigan Speedway. The last race of the triple header of Michigan. We'll have another triple header next track on the tour of Bristol, Tennessee, and Darlington, South Carolina as well, as a matter of fact. It's the running of the Pure Michigan 400. On the pole for today's event, number 18, Kevin White. It's his first pole, I believe, of the season. Alongside of him, Jack Richards in number 6. Row number 2, Keith Batson in number 28. And his wife, Ann, sits alongside of him in row number 2. Should be interesting. Here, Keith in 28 and Ann in number 3. Jeremy Doobie in 68 is in row number 3. Alongside of him, Samuel Ogo in the 4. Jake Williams in the 43. And Austin Ogo in the 30. Sits in row number 4. Row number 5, Luke Walker in the 14. And the 12 of Pichu London. And here comes the command to fire him up here at Michigan.
Drivers, start your engine!
Give the fire the engines. Row number 6 has the 11 of Adrian Becker, and beside her, Cody Lamas in number 8, and then row number 7, Jacob Lawler in 94, and the 29 of the Watkins Glen winner, Kyle Matthews. So far, he's won the last 2 races, going for 3 in a row, so Kyle looking pretty strong here in this part of the season. And Kyle definitely is going to be one of the ones to watch here today. Tanner Doobie and Jeremy Mayer have row number 8, though Tanner in the 25 and Jeremy in the 22. So several drivers going to be among the ones to watch here today at Michigan Speedway. We'll see who ends up in victory lane at race's end. As the pace car ducks off on corner number 4, and from the spectator view, this is what the Pure Michigan 400 looks like. As the green flag about to drop, and here we go. We are underway at Michigan. Kevin White has the first, gets the jump here. Keith Batson in the 28 looking for his Michigan sweep. He won the first outing at Michigan when he led, I think, only the last 500 feet of the race, passing Evan Jones coming to the start-finish line coming to the checkered flag. And now Keith getting passed by his teammate Jeremy Doobie in the 68. And Jake Williams on the inside in the King Richard Petty colors in the 43. Luke Walker in the 14, he's right there as Kevin White will lead the first lap of the race. In the first 2 races, we had the pole sitter lose the first lap. Now this time we have the pole sitter lead the first lap in the Cup race. 3 wide battling right there. This is going to be pretty much that kind of battle is going to be pretty much commonplace here at Michigan. We saw it all in the trucks and saw it all in nationwide. This is a 20-lap race, by the way, here today. That's the order of the day at Michigan. Charles Jackson goes inside of Dalton Day, and all the while Charles has Cameron Gilson on the inside in the 1. Gilson and Day both in Oldsmobiles, and same with Kyle Austin in the 44. Charles Jackson in the Chevy. He got his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series win this season at Richmond, Virginia. After many tries, just like Kyle Matthews over at Indy. Top 3 have broken away. Kevin White still out in front. Second place is Jeremy Doobie. Third is now Luke Walker. Dalton Day was up in the 4th place, the season 6 champion in this race, or the series, excuse me. In number 20, Crown Petroleum Oldsmobile. Laps clicking off at over 194 miles an hour. We saw 195 out of Luke Walker. Several cars at over 194 miles an hour. So Luke Walker currently has the fastest lap of the race. But this kind of track here in Michigan, these kind of downforce tracks, the 1.5 to 2 mile tracks, drafting may play a huge role, much like tracks like Daytona and Talladega. But of course, you run this kind of speed, that's what it's all about. And power mode by Dalton Day in the 20 goes into the lead now. Charles Jackson and Cameron Gilson, Ty Sheets in the 83, all right there. Kyle Austin in the 44. Daniel Day in the 52. Samuel Ogo in the 40s right there. Wes Riddle in 66. And one guy definitely needing a good run for a morale boost. The 26 of Joshua Osborne won the truck race at Watkins Glen this season. Josh looking for his first Cup win this season, and he's had fast cars. I know we've mentioned this too many times before about Joshua, but he's had fast cars. He's had fast cars, but he hasn't had results to show for it. And so far, so good for Joshua. Right now, he's right up in the top, knocking on the door of the top 10 right now. That's Joshua in the 26 cars. He gets past Samuel Ogo in the 4. Cameron Gilson is the lead, but now here comes Kyle Austin, and Gilson led the lap barely, but here comes Kyle Austin taking the lead now. Cameron Gilson is cleared on the fastest lap now at over 197 miles per hour now, so speed's increasing here at Michigan. Three wide battle now for the lead here. Ty Sheets, he moves Daniel Day up high in the 83, in the 52, excuse me. And now Ty Sheets with the lead now with the help of the 66 of Wes Riddle. But now Wes Riddle goes inside to take the lead now in the 66 car. Dalton Day's up there. Samuel Ogo, Nicole Williams just shoved Joshua Osborne up high. So Osborne drops back, and now Charles Jackson makes a move to the inside, trying for, I believe it'd be for the 4th spot. 3 wide for the second position, or for third spot now. Meanwhile, Samuel Ogo, who's in a second place now, as Dalton Day takes the lead in number 20. Dalton in hot contention for the Nationwide Championship. Not sure where he's at in the Cup Series points right now. Dalton's been having a pretty good season thus far, though he's yet to win. Maybe today will be the day for Dalton, so we'll see what happens. And problems in turn number 2, I believe. Tommy Hernick and Kyle Austin, and then 44. Kyle had an awesome run going on and had it all foiled halfway through. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Off into turn number 1 they went. Jeremy Doobie shoves Kyle Austin and Nicole Williams. And Jeremy takes Tommy Hernick with him in the 7, but that wasn't the big crash. The big one's what happened right there with Kyle Austin in the 44. Oh, Austin goes upside down. Nicole Williams went up on 2 wheels, and Kyle lands on top of Tommy Hernick in a 7. And Austin flipping over and riding the guardrail at the same time. I see the yellow lights blinking. Yeah, no dud, you cautions out. Anyway, but on board with Kyle Austin. From Tommy Hernick's view. And Tommy Hernick got a perfect view of Kyle Austin's Tailpipes, transmission, pretty much the entire undercarriage of these cars. Nicole Williams' view. Let's ride with her. And that is not Nicole Williams and Kyle Austin both out of race, and now Tommy Hernick with the fuel leak. So, green flag now about the wave on lap number 15 here at Michigan Speedway as Samuel Ogo is now your leader of the race in number 4. Second is Dalton Day. Third, Charles Jackson. Fourth, Cameron Gilson. And fifth is Tanner Doobie in the 25. And Ogo jumps out to a lead now. Dalton Day, however, trying to close right in. A pair of Oldsmobiles, make that 3 Oldsmobiles in the top 3. As now Dalton Day goes inside. Tanner Doobie now breaks up the Oldsmobile bunch and now brings his Chevy in the mix, and same with Kyle Austin, or same with Daniel Day and his Pontiac. And now it's Dalton Day out in front, number 20. Daniel Day goes into second place now. And Ty Sheets, he's trying to shove Daniel Day up in the field now. Tanner Doobie tried to take the spot himself, but now Dalton throws the block on them all. 5 laps to go here at Michigan. Chips are down, and it's any man for himself. All trying to know when to know. Part of the race where you got to know when to hold them and you know when to fold them. Daniel Day up in the third spot now. Here comes Tanner Doobie inside for the lead. Number 25, Ty Sheets and Joshua Osborne battling back there for 4th. Chevy in first, Pontiac second, Oldsmobile in third, Oldsmobile in fourth, and a Buick in 5th. And now Osborne moves, tries to hook up with Daniel Day on the 52, and now moves them up to second and third, but Osborne now dips low in the 26 car. Ty Sheets now thinks he's got a deed of trust with Joshua. Nope. He moves Joshua up high now. And now Ty Sheets goes in second place now. Osborne again shut up high in the 26 now, and here they come down the backstretch. Tanner Doobie, number 25. Laps to go. Bobby Ogo, he's up there now. Samuel is up there now. The Ogos are now joining in on the fun. Bobby Ogo, we've seen this movie out of him many times. Remember Pocono? White flag be waving this time by. Ty Sheets out in front here at Michigan. Keith Batson, he's right there. So is Kevin White. It'll be the white flag this time by here in Michigan. Ty Sheets, car 83 out in front. Bobby Ogo goes inside the number 33 car. White flag is waving. Who will be in the Pure Michigan 400? Ogo and Doobie side by side for second place now. And that's going to open the door for Ty Sheets. Looking for second win of the season now, number 83. Keith Batson going inside for number 2 position now. But out of corner number 4, the number 83 wins. Kmart Oldsmobile comes out of corner number 4. And the Pure Michigan 400 will belong to Ty Sheets. He wins today at Michigan. Bobby Ogo comes home second. Keith Batson finishes third. don't even know who came home fourth in this race, so I think you'll see by the results, but there he is. Ty Sheets wins today here at Michigan Speedway. His second win of the season. He won at Kentucky Speedway. Average speed of the race 142.968 miles an hour. And there's your results. Ty Sheets wins today. Bobby Ogo second, third. Keith Batson fourth place was Tanner Doobie. Samuel Ogo fifth, sixth. Kevin White seventh. Cameron Gilson. Jeff James comes home 8th. Dylan Poteet comes home 9th. Jack Richards finishes 10th. Then Adrian Becker, Joshua Osborne was 12th. Best run he's had in a long time. Ryan Cooper, Luke Walker, Evan Jones, Mike Becker, Cody Lamas, Jake Williams, Daniel Day, and Wes Riddle, the top 20 in today's event. And several points contenders way back in the back and didn't need their runs today. And most mainly, Rohit Bader being 23rd, Jalton Day down in 24th, and right down in 33rd, Johnny Gardner, a points leader in the 42. And he didn't need that at all. And I think that will cost him the points lead. I think it will, because he wasn't leading by much after Watkins Glen. But for Ty Sheets, he takes home the victory here today in number 83 that wins Kmart Oldsmobile. Going to victory lane here today. Points at once with 13 races remaining, and indeed, Ryan Cooper now has the points lead by 57 over Johnny Gardner. Tanner Doobie's currently third, Wes Riddle fourth, Rohit Baderby currently in fifth place in the points, Daniel Day in sixth, Dylan Poteet seventh, Tommy Hernick, Kyle Matthews, and Jeremy Mayer in the 10th position now. Austin Ogo currently 30th right now. And several contenders down there. Next race on the tour will be the Irwin Tools 500. Don't miss it.